Now on Blu-ray from MVD Visual and Dark Arts Entertainment is the 2023 horror sci-fi mindbender Terror Firma. This film was directed by Jake Macpherson with Faye Tamasa, Burt Thakur, and Robert Brettenaugh, and it is 82 minutes in English, has English subtitles, which you might need for some of the dialogue because I did find it a little bit muddy at times. So, basic story here goes a little something like this. Woman goes to live with her brother and her brother's housemate. The world is in some kind of a lockdown, certainly COVID-y kind of lockdown. We're not quite sure why, but nobody can go outside. People aren't masked or anything, but the government is telling everybody, you need to stay in your houses. We're going to drop off care packages, food packages for you once a week with food and medicine and whatever you need, and just shelter in place for now while we deal with whatever this bad thing is. Turns out inside this food package, this woman finds this package of seeds that are unmarked and kind of weird. So she plants this, I'm not going to tell you the whole story. She plants this packet of seeds and from it grows a hole in the ground. Inside this hole is this like juice or this goo. And as you do when mysterious goo rises up from the ground, they all eat it. And they wind up hallucinating and obsessing about it, and it starts messing with their minds and messing with their relationships, and the movie just gets really weird and psychedelic and phantasmagorical and violent and paranoid and all this kind of stuff. So it's kind of a low budget, like mind-bender thriller that it feels a little bit overlong for what it is to me. Great female lead and brother. The weird roommate kind of nails the weird and skeevy aspect. I didn't think he was that great an actor, but he was effective in being the kind of guy who you're just like, could you just back up a little bit? In the end, I was kind of blah on it. There's sort of a mix of influences and nods that you see throughout the film. I got a little bit of a Triffity vibe from it, and many other things that just I would have probably preferred to have been watching. But I always will say though, I'm not going to trash any flick that gets released. This film got made and released by MVD, and it's out there, and it's going to be streaming and everything too. So, bravo to the filmmakers. It just really didn't connect with me, shall we say. It was certainly well made for what it is. I just didn't love it. Has a cool score. Extras include a director's commentary, extended director's cut that's 95 minutes, so that's basically 13 minutes longer. And when I saw that it was even longer, I was just like, personally, I felt it was long enough as it is, so 15 minutes more. I'm not, or 13 minutes. I'm not sure how I would have handled that. There's a photo gallery that is 10 minutes, and it's silent and just auto plays all the way through. And there is a 1.5-minute trailer. I don't think there's anything fancy about this. Front of the disc, back of the disc, and inside is it's the hole. Gets a little unseemly at times involving the hole and the connotations between a goo and a hole and things like that. But that's for you to find out what I'm talking about. On Blu-ray from MVD is Terror Firma.